Hey, Sim here and welcome to All You Can Do, the series with a very inventive and imaginative name in which I show you almost all you can do in each expansion pack of The Sims 1. Today's EP is Vacation, or On Holiday if you're from the UK, and in this episode I'm gonna try and do things a bit differently, so no more lists and no more Let's Play. This is just a whole big tour of the pack. In fact, let's call it C's Sims Tour from now on. So, The Sims Vacation, as the title implies, brings your sim to some well-earned holidays. Fun fact, there's no days in The Sims 1, so there's also no days off from work or school. Going on vacation is the only thing that may save your sims from overworking themselves into exhaustion. You can do so by calling the cab on the phone and asking to be brought into the brand new sub-neighborhood, Vacation Island. The island is divided into 3 sections: the snowy area, the foresty area and the seaside. Each area has 3 community lots, each containing all you may need to focus on your needs as well as lots of new activities. I will focus on each lot one by one and I'll tell you all there is to do in each of them. So, without further ado, let's finally start this tour. Welcome to Vacation Island, the perfect place for all your needs and dreams. You're unsure whether you want to camp in nature, enjoy the warmth of the sun and the hot sand, or go to a winter wonderland to enjoy the nice and white atmosphere. Well, fret not, because you can do all of those things right here. Starting with the beautiful old volcano way. The snowy mountains of this island are home to some beautiful views right at the base of the old inactive volcano, where you can find all that your heart desires. If your wishes are mainly snow and cold, but also plenty of fun and or relaxation. The perfect place to start your vacation. Here you will find a relaxing fishing spot, a couple places where to have a fun snowball fight, some igloos you can sleep in, and a rental shack you can rent things from, like the aforementioned igloos and some fishing rods, but also a picnic basket, a metal detector you can use to find some buried treasures, or a snowman kit to build an adorable snowman with your family. It's so adorable, I almost melted. If you have House Party installed, you will find campfires in this lot as well as most of the other lots, and if you have Unleashed installed, you will also find items in every single lot to take care of your family's dear animals, because this is the only game in the franchise that lets you take your pets on your vacations without mods. If the last place was too calm and relaxing for your tastes and you're looking for something a little more exciting, this is the place for you. Here you can try your hand at some arcade games and buy some clothes or souvenirs, but most importantly, you can play some fun carnival games to earn prize tokens you can redeem at the souvenir stall. The games vary from throwing a chicken into a pot, popping balloons with darts, filling a clown balloon with water using a squirt gun from a distance, trying your strength with a hammer, and last but absolutely not least, trying your hand at archery after having rented bow and arrows at the rental shack. You can once again rent igloos here to spend the night, but you can also do some tricks with a snowboard like our boy Alexander here. Look at him go! If you have Unleashed, there will also be a pet gym so that your pets can have the time of their lives as well. After all the exhausting fun you must have had in the previous location, you might have noticed that sleeping in an igloo is not exactly the most warm and comfortable experience you might want on your vacation. So if you want to enjoy the comforts of a big chalet, you've come to the perfect spot. Whether you just want a comfortable bed or the abundance of food always available on our table, here you will find just what you need. You might also want to relax in a comfortable hot tub, maybe after a few slides down these snowy hills. If you instead prefer some hot sand to the cold snow, look no further than the other end of the island, where a beautiful golden beach is waiting for you in the south side of Lagoon Moon Road. A fantastic place to have fun. Here you can play the same carnival games you know and love, as well as some new ones like Waka Wheel. You can also fish some new sea fish or rent a sandcastle kit to build a beautiful sandcastle with your entire family. And if all that isn't enough, enjoy a nice beach ball game before heading out. When you've had all the fun you may have had and it's time for you to tuck in, you can do so by renting a tent here right on the beach. In this quaint piece of heaven, you can also find some relaxing hot tubs and a pool to splash into, may you choose to do so. You can keep fishing if you hadn't caught enough at the last place, and lastly, you can buy some souvenirs from the lady at the till. Or, if you want a bit more luxury, you can come to this nice little hotel on the beach, where you can enjoy the comforts of home while also continuing playing the nice carnival games you're probably addicted to by now. We've been to each far end of the island, from the coldest of climates to the hottest, but if you're a more temperate kind of person, then you might... But if you're a more temperate kind of person, then you might want to enjoy your time in direct contact with nature in the woods of a lovely vacation island. A great place for the whole family. In here you can participate in water balloon fights, as well as do some more archery. You can play volleyball or fish in the lovely pond, and after a full day of activities, you can refresh yourself on the always full buffet table, or relax in the hot tub before going to bed in the lovely little detached cottages this lot has to offer. But if you're thinking to yourself that while in nature you might as well go all out and rough it out, then the next place has exactly what you're looking for, with some of the same activities as the last place, but with lovely little tents overlooking the lake. If you want to be more minimalistic, you can instead come here, where all you will have is the bare necessities, but with a great view and honestly the best bridge I've seen in a while. And that, unfortunately, is all for our tour of Vacation Island. Once you're home, don't forget to display your souvenirs on your shelves, or on the floor if that's what you prefer. Thank you for choosing C's Sim Store. We hope you enjoyed our services and that we will see you soon. Bye!